Now for number 32, even if you don't like geometry, remember that this is the beginning of the grid-in free response portion of this section. So sense the difficulty. This is supposed to be fairly easy. So don't get intimidated into quitting just yet. Take a look at what you've got and see if you can make sense of it. So they do tell us that angle A is 34 degrees, so we should put that on our picture. Now clearly we're going to need to know more about the number of degrees in a triangle. Hopefully you have that memorized. That's like one of the most important geometry ideas, period. However, if you don't have it memorized, you're not out of luck. Remember, there's these geometry reference charts at the beginning of every single SAT math section. So just flip back and you'll see that at the bottom they tell you the sum of the measures in degrees of the angles of a triangle is 180. So there's the fact that you're supposed to memorize, but you can get away with it here. So we should write this fact in equation form. And the reason is that look at the answer that they want. They want b plus c. That's very like equation-like. So we should kind of model what they're trying to hint is important here. And they're hinting that algebra is going to help us. So what we know is that the sum of the three angles is 180. So let's just write it in the most basic way we can. So that would be A plus B plus C is equal to 180. Easy. And just like we made a substitution on our picture and put the 34 degrees there, we can also do it in this equation now and say, okay, A is 34. Let's just replace that. And there we go. We now have an equation with one less letter. Hopefully then your kind of like algebra instincts kick in and you're like, okay, well, I should probably subtract 34 from both sides. And that's going to leave us with just B plus C on this side. And you can use your calculator. 180 minus 34 is 146. And that's the answer. Notice we never have to find angle B or angle C. In fact, it's actually impossible to find each of those. We just don't have any information that would give us a clue about what B versus C is. This is a very common thing that the SAT does. They like to kind of take advantage of the fact that you're used to having every single algebra question you do end with something like x equals a number. What they sometimes ask for is a combination of letters because that kind of twists up your instincts in a way. They know you like x equals, and so they're kind of purposely giving you something that's a little bit different just to throw you off the trail and make you doubt yourself. Once you get over that, though, a question like this, who cares that they asked for B plus C? It doesn't actually matter. We can solve for it just as easily as if they had wanted us to find like an X. So a lot of different things coming together in this question, but hopefully this is an easy 10 points. Not that complex of geometry, not that complex of algebra. Just trust the difficulty is going to be easy because it's near the beginning of these grid-in free response questions.